doing?
Good. I am chilling in my parents' house in Caulfield South. Um,
Excellent.
yeah, in Melbourne, hanging out. I'm gonna be here for I actually don't know how long because who knows when, I don't know, flights will start happening again. But yeah,
That's
very,
my
very happy
mum's
to be home.
dream, for me to be stuck in the house with her and I can't fly home.
That's exactly what's going on. Yeah. Honestly though, I I obviously I know that this is like the most privileged thing in the world to, to be able to say, but to be able to just like slow down for a second with the family has been really, really nice. Like I
Magic.
cooked dinner with my dad last night for like a few hours leisurely. We've been
Oh.
doing puzzles and just like
What did you make for dinner?
I did well, first we made like a cauliflower in the oven, like it kind of got a bit charred
Ooh,
and
like the
stuff.
whole cauliflower thing.
Yeah, with hummus and stuff. And then I made a pasta as well. That was really good. Like a zucchini.
Ooh, like with zucchini noodles, or was the
No,
sauce the zucchini?
the sauce was zucchini.
Okay, I've got to ask important questions,
Yeah, yeah,
Troy
yeah.
boy. I can't leave the people hanging, you
Yeah.
know? I didn't know you were at home until I saw your brother put your family TikTok up, and I was like, "What
Yeah.
is that? Was it? Is it?"
No,
First of
there was
all,
this moment where
amazing work.
thank you. Things got just like I was in America, I was in Atlanta, and then there was just it was that time where I mean everything is still changing so much, but it was like every half a day, your entire mindset on the whole situation was like radically shifting. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like chill in Atlanta, which is where I was, and like wait this out for a few weeks and see what happens. And then the next day it was like Trump saying, oh no, this is gonna last till like July, August. And then the next day Australian government was like, oh, Australians, it's time to come home. And I flew out like that night, and I
Wow.
was just obsessively wiping every single surface on the planet.
I do
Like,
that even before. I'm that like Naomi Campbell on the
yeah,
plane,
yeah,
like
yeah,
with
yeah.
the wipes.
Yeah.
You
And then
gotta
I didn't
keep
have any
safe.
gloves, so I shouldn't admit this on the radio, but I did steal the kitchen gloves from my Airbnb in
Well,
Atlanta.
you're admitting it now, and I feel like these are desperate times, and the Airbnb owner,
Yeah.
they'll understand.
Well, I went to like all of the pharmacies and stuff. Nobody had anything, so I had to
Mm.
make do.
Like yellow gloves, like dishwashing
Yeah,
gloves.
like literal. Yeah, exactly. I was on
Where did you wear them?
on the plane, everywhere in the airport, through security, everything. And it was really gross. My hands were getting like all like muggy in there. It was so bad.
I saw a video of a lady on the subway in New York, not really understanding the premise of the gloves, and she had the gloves on as she was eating fries. And she
Oh
was like
my
putting it,
God.
and I was like, "No,
Yeah, for
babe."
me, all they did was sort of serve as like a reminder to not touch my face, because as I would go to
Right?
like scratch my nose, I would see this like purple kitchen glove and be like, oh no.
That's
That's
really good. I think even after this, we're all gonna learn to stop ourselves from touching our
yeah,
face. I've started wiping my face with like the knobby bit on my wrist now, which is
yeah,
really weird. And I go to do it.
yeah.
Gosh. Plus you're putting music out. I mean, I've spoken to so many artists over the past couple of weeks who are working it out as they go, because it's
Mm.
like on one hand, it's like artists are like, oh, should I be releasing music? It feels weird to promote it. But on the other hand, audiences are like, we need music and this is what's going to be our medicine. So how has it felt for you throughout all of this?
Yeah, so I thought about that in the beginning, and I think that my thought process was like, I'm in a lucky spot where I actually have like all of the music is actually done, right? So
Yeah.
I was planning on releasing sometime before the end of the year. Um, so I kind of have all of this stuff, and then for me, I just saw an opportunity to like the real moment where I thought about releasing for the first time was speaking to my band and crew and realizing how all of their work just got cancelled for the next like
Yeah.
year. I was like, well, what can we record like a live performance of, where everyone films it in there? Like, how can I basically like, share? I'm so lucky to be able to just like consider my quarantine. It's just like chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
really hanging out at my parents' house, and don't have to worry about much. So how can I kind of like, keep the ball rolling for all of these people that I normally work with? And so that was where it initially, like where the seed came from. And then I was on Instagram Live and I was just like, let's just release it. I don't know what anything's going to look like, but like graphic designers reach out to me, animators reach out to me, and like everything that you see from me has been figured out during coronavirus. So it's like somehow we're working with I don't know, someone from wherever in the world.
Yeah.
And that's been the really fun part for me, is like almost using it as like a survival thing.
Mm.
And then as well, what we did is we worked with a graphic designer to make these 3 t-shirts. We worked with 2 designers, and all of the proceeds are going to the WHO Solidarity Fund. And then also Spotify is doing this thing where they are donating to Music Cares, which like specifically
Yeah, so
helps
cool.
bands and crews and stuff like that during this time. So, and they're matching donations. So I don't know, I think we're at like, it's like almost $70,000, I want to say, for everybody.
What?
So I'm stoked.
That's
I'm
so
really, really happy about
cool.
it. Yeah.
And you're lucky that in your sense, this kind of creation and communication is very like, innately very natural to you, because the internet has been something that has empowered you from day one. So I think a lot of artists, maybe older artists especially, are faced with a situation where this isn't normal or natural. They're not used to having the same kind of interaction with audiences as you and would maybe feel comfortable reaching out on Twitter and saying, can you help?
Yeah.
But you know, it's a perfect opportunity for you, and you are so straight up and you are so normal, and you know, you give so much of yourself to your online community.
Thanks.
So I guess in a way, you know, it kind of suits you to do it that way.
Well, the crazy thing is I sort of like forgot about all this stuff. And then like,
Mm,
because if I'm like, trying to promo a song or whatever, and I'm in the back of a car somewhere going between interview number 10 and interview number 11 or whatever, chances are I'm not really on my phone. And so I haven't really used social media this
yeah.
intensely in a really long time. And I've got to say, like, I've loved being back on
Mm,
my phone and being like, this kind of communication and this kind of release, I think it's changed the way that I'm gonna like release forever, because I'm just enjoying it so much. So
cool.
yeah, I
And
just
you're
love.
living in the world again, because like
Yeah.
I understand that as someone who is like a 100th of the scale of like busy that you would be with the traveling and having to do all the promo. And I often feel like, yes, I'm talking about all this music, but because you are so busy, you forget to live in the real world and
Mm.
actually have proper real world discussions with people and hear
Yeah.
music on the radio for the first time and think, oh, what's that? And Shazam it.
Yeah,
So I think that could have an incredible effect on the music that you make
totally. I'm
coming
so
out of this.
excited to see what everybody makes during this time. I think people, I was on this, like, I did this interview thing the other day where there was a few artists on the same interview, and um it was this weird moment watching everyone FaceTime from their houses. I'm like, oh, all of us at one point, like all of these people that I admire so much and look up to so much, they all like started at home making music at some point.
So
And
true.
that's where everyone is again. So it's like, I'm really excited to see what people come up with. It's going to be
And
cool.
I love that the single's called Take Yourself Home. Like, if nothing
Yeah,
else, it's a reminder for
right.
people to stay
Yeah.
home.
Complete like accidental PSA. Yeah. So
Seriously.
it all worked out, I think.
I feel like the police helicopters, when they like fly over Bondi Beach and Manly Beach and stuff, you just like play that out of the speakers.
Yeah. Just play
And then
this.
everyone will be like, okay, we get the message, Troy.
Yeah.
I want to play a little. I never play games, you know me, but it's a
Okay.
musical thing, so you're fine. And I played this yesterday with Haley Steinfeld. So
Oh,
it's called, you know, that old game, Marry, Kiss or Kill. We have to
yeah.
choose one person. We do collaborate, cover, and coffee. So I'll give you 3
Ooh.
artist names, and you have to tell me which one you would collaborate with,
Okay.
which one you would cover, and what song maybe, and then which one you'd have a coffee with. And
Alrighty.
your 3 artists. I've chosen 3 really different artists.
Okay.
You've got Elton John,
Okay.
Stormzy,
Okay.
and Ed Sheeran. Coffee, collaborate, cover.
Wow. Okay, Stormzy and I probably have the least in common musically. So I would probably go for a coffee with Stormzy. I think that he would be
Great.
a
I
really
would
nice
come to that
guy.
coffee. That would be a great chat.
Yeah, that would be really fun. Um, maybe I would cover, I think I would cover an Ed Sheeran song probably and collaborate with Elton. Like, what the hell? That would be
Imagine
great.
collaborating with Elton,
Imagine like
and
writing
doing a
a song
love
with
song
Elton John.
duo.
Yeah, exactly. That would be
Please do
insane.
it.
I would love
Just,
to do that.
I'll call him and ask. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I
please.
don't have his number. I'm sure you've got his number, not
No, I
me.
don't, of course not.
And I also, I have to bring up you
Wow.
just showing the humanity of Troye Sivan and thinking, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to film myself singing along with Ariana Grande, one of the greatest pop vocalists in the history of
All
pop.
time.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on the internet. Boom. And I was like watching you and you were so, you sounded good, man. I was like,
Thank
yeah.
you. I mean, honestly, though, the thing is, like, you're setting yourself up to fail, of course. You know what I mean? Like, she's just so, like, she's filming herself on her laptop, just singing, like, in her bathroom or something like that. And she sounds perfect.
Yeah.
So good. But in the same breath, I was like, I kept listening to it over and over and over again just throughout the day. And I was just singing along. And then, yeah, I've seen a lot of people, anytime, like, you know, I'll tweet something about her because I tweeted that video and everyone's like, oh, you know, do another song together or whatever. So I thought, you know what, this is about the closest we're going to get is me like humming along to her video. So I just put it up.
You did more than hum, Doug. You sang and you sang beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really fun.
I love that you kept the little stuff up at the end because most people would have edited before that and be like, nailed it.
No. I mean, it's like I said, it's sort of impossible. You've just got to like accept that, you know, she's a star.
I loved watching it. I was very entertained. I'm going to let you go. I've had my 10 minutes, but please give my love to your beautiful family. We love them all.
Thank you.
And eat some more of that delicious cauliflower.
Yep.
And hummus. I'm very jealous. I wish I had my mum here to make me some cauliflower and hummus. I mean, I could make it myself, but
it's so easy. I'll send you the recipe. It was really fun.
Thanks. Because I've been to Miznon and they do like that Israeli whole cauliflower.
Very similar. Yeah.
Send me the recipe. I'll do it. I'll send you a photo. You can take full credit.
Okay, cool. Have a good day. Stay safe. Stay home.
You too, darling.
Bye.
Bye.